Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome in. Very wonderful to see you all. Let's see. YouTube connected late. Who do we got over there? Kaz in chat. Matthew, Mr. Nobody. Toy Tech, Nissan, Robert, Timothy. James, we'll say. What's up, everyone? And on Twitch, Draconis, Kazin, Ghosty, Nightmare, Grim, Free, Espresso, Chimera. What's up, folks? How are we doing? At work, but I have a separate network from corporate, so I can watch almost anything. Well, thank you for putting yourself at risk to tune in. I appreciate it. Toy Tech, hello. Whoa. How you doing? Yeah, A2, sorry for the delay. I was rushing to get the video out this morning that I posted, which was a full guide on the season and modifiers. If you need that, you can type !guide and it will link you to the playlist that is in. But it took me a little... I was up till like 12:30 or 1 last night trying to get it done, and then I woke up at... I set an alarm for 6:30 to finish it before the stream. And I still had to delay, but we made it. So, thank you all for being here. But yeah. Yes, Chimera, what about the outro? Or are you just typing it out because you think it's funny? If so, thank you. Leonardo, what's up, man? How is it going? Random question, how long did it take to edit that last video? Probably 6 hours or so, I would say. Takes a little bit. 5 to 6 hours, somewhere in there. I got a ravenous from a dead guy the other day. Nice, well, congrats. Did you get one? Do you mean in the Dark Zone you got one? Or somewhere else? Either way, congrats. Gotta log on. Tropical storm just rolled through last night, but it's all good here. Well, I'm glad to hear that you are safe and sound, man. You're like, alright, now that that's gone, we can play Division. Gage said the same, can't stay long today. Got a tornado watch in effect. Well, please stay safe, my friend. I guess it's that season, huh? Well, Gage and Leonardo, hope you both stay safe. I'm surprised they added a dedicated PVE Dark Zone. It's definitely been a point of conversation. That's for sure. The worst we have is heat waves. See, I'm not too fond of those either. It almost seems like regardless of where you go, there's always something. Matt Kane, what's up, man? The level 100 Caduceus skin is awesome. I'm going to try my very best to get there today. I don't know if we will. I have 30 levels to go, but I do want to check it out. So, we shall see. Postman's in here as well. What's up, man? Jay, hello. Bellstone in the DZ today. In DZ South. Well, good luck with all the expertise people in there. It flashes on every crit hit. Yeah, it seems pretty cool. The game is very unstable on PS5. Yeah, the team did post about connection issues today. They are looking into it. But as of right now, we don't have any specific info. What's the best PvP build for this season? I don't... it's hard to ever say that there is a best PvP build because it largely depends on your playstyle and other factors. This is what I've had the most success with so far, and I will be putting this into a video eventually, likely in the coming days. But yeah, I mean, there's always a variety of things that can work, especially in a PvP environment. Ghosty said, will there be a breakdown on the new gear and exotic at some point, or is it just pointless? I would say the reality likely lies somewhere in between there. I did a PTS breakdown of the new gear set at the very least. And while I don't know if I'm going to do a dedicated video on the Caduceus, just because, you know, I have to prioritize what stuff I put my time into. Unfortunately, I can't cover every single thing. There's not too much to talk about it. Talk about with it, right? It heals you on crits. It's a fun gun. I've replaced it currently on my like solo build that I run around with. So no, I wouldn't say it's pointless, but I also don't know if I'm gonna prioritize covering those specifically, if that makes sense. Matt 10 got a dozen deltas yesterday. Leonardo got 7 on Xbox. Jeez. Well, hopefully we have good luck for the stream. I guess we'll find out. George, what's up? The myth, the legend, the man of the hour, Rogue. What's up? Hello from Canada. Hello, George. How you doing, man? Welcome in. Nightmare, best of luck. If you need a bit of an intro to it or a guide, I just put one out this morning. If anybody is hoping for some guidance on the new season, whether it's the PVE Dark Zone or the modifiers, you can type in !guide in the chat, and it will link you straight to it. Or it will link you to the playlist that has it in there. But yeah, we'll be doing a lot of that today. Thank you so much already we already have over 100 people tuning in on both YouTube and Twitch. Welcome in, everybody. We do still have drops active on Twitch. Those are live until next Tuesday. So if you want to get your drops progress by watching over on there, you can. 1972111. Hello to you. How are you? George said, doing good. Love your YouTube content. Thank you, man. What's up, Ashton? Love from Australia. Love the vids. Help me getting back into the game, so thank you. You're very welcome. I'm so happy to hear that they helped out. Shout out to Australia. I want to visit Australia so bad. Like when I was a kid, for whatever reason, I just decided that's where I want to go. But since I've matured a bit in life, I've realized that I am not a fan of spiders, and I hear y'all have some pretty wicked spiders, so that might be a blocker. You ready for the Division 3? Oh, Reaper, I've been ready since 2019, man. I put out my first Division 3 video, I think it was in 2019, so we still got a ways to wait, but I am beyond ready. Can you show the build again, please? This is just I wouldn't say this is like 100% optimal or anything. This is just what I put together for a fun solo build. By the way, Serpent, thank you very much for the 3 stream streak. Appreciate you tuning in. The global modifier isn't working anymore. I've tried everything. It shows as active, looking at my stats and ammo. 1972, do you have high quality munitions? So the way that it works, I mean, you may very well know this, but I'm just confirming. The way that it works is that you not only do build up your sample size, but you have to continually trade in canisters to get munitions to use the buffs. So at the bottom it says I have 386. Okay, you do. Why would it not be working? It's active. Where are you trying to play with them at?
Let me be your one-stop shop.
Are you going for a Manhunt Rank 100? No, I mean, if we can, OG, I always would try to. But no, I was referring to the season pass. We're going to see how high we can push that today. How are you finding solo? Does the build work? Suggestion on different ones. If you're talking about this, I've had fun with it so far. I ran some retaliations with these yesterday. And I've done some other stuff. Nicholas, thank you so much for the 2 gifted subs on Twitch. That's very kind of you. Whoever on Twitch may have received those. If you're able to, please drop a thanks in the chat to help me share the appreciation. Very kind of you, Nicholas.
Hey.
Is the DZ bugged when I go into the checkpoint? It doesn't reset my counter. Did I just miss something? Callum, unfortunately, they changed it a bit compared to the PTS. You now have to completely leave. So you can either do 2 things. If you're within a checkpoint and you have toxicity, you can either fast travel to another one and it will reset it, or you have to walk out completely back into the world. This means that if you have contaminated loot, you have to pretty much extract it before you can cleanse. And it seems a little janky, but that's the current implementation. I look forward to Survivors. Oh, me too, man. Survivors, Div 3, Central Park DLC. I'm ready for all of it. Alright, let's see if I can find a quick supply drop. Oh, looks like there's one active in here. That would be very ideal. My prio objective. Don't transfer me. Wonderful. Switch to this real quick. So yeah, the main goal of the stream today is we're just going to keep doing our season stuff. We'll see how high we can push our season pass rank to check out that Caduceus skin, but otherwise we should make some modifier progress, maybe some journey progress. All of that. Yeah, Chimera, I don't think it's very ideal. Somebody said it on Tuesday's stream, and I kind of evolve the idea a little bit. I think it would be cool if you could, like, whoever calls in an extraction, like whoever uses their stabilization agent, then gets cleansed when the extraction is successful. Or there could be like a NPC somewhere where you can trade in a stabilization agent to cleanse. That might take more time on the dev's end to implement, but it would be a cool way to give further relevance to that resource. But I think there's got to be some better way to do it than saying you have to leave completely. Dang, that bleed was hitting me hard. Getting shot from every angle. Let's grab this. Decontamination hub supply drops or drops would have been better. Yeah, just some kind of actual dedicated mechanic for sure.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Okay. They did add if for 420, that's actually not bad. They added in classified assignments as priority objectives. I'm tempted to do that, but we don't. That's a little bit of a sidetrack, I guess. This is good. DZ South activity. All right, we'll head down there. What build are you running? I can show you in just a moment in the checkpoint. I hear the hunters are dropping ravs. Any luck? I've not gotten one yet, but yes, they have a 2% chance to drop that or the Eagle Bear. This is the build right here. What gun is that? This is the Eagle Bear exotic AR. Kaz, yeah, this is the one that I ran before. The only change I made is I swapped vigilance for concussion, because vigilance got nerfed a bit too hard for how I used it. But concussion's been working really well for me, so this has so far been my favorite PvP build of the season. Kazin, thank you so much for the 5 stream streak, my friend. No cap, I'm doing well. How are you? I tried to do a classified assignment on Tuesday after getting a priority objective, but it wouldn't let me start one. That's weird. Which one was it asking you to go and do?
Reception limited. Proximity coverage only.
So far, the only real issue I have with the new season is that it feels like the PvE DZ kind of punishes you for running solo. I understand that you run around if there's not a group, you can't find people around. Yeah, I mean, I think that's...
Nearby
Oh.
agent has become rogue.
Okay.
Rogue agent
Got a rogue
nearby.
immediately coming at us. Oh. Oh boy. Is this going to be the start to the stream? Was the Delta trying to save me from the oncoming rogue, or was that just bad timing? We'll never know. Applesauce, new to the Division 2. Your content has been extremely helpful in understanding everything. Hope your day is going well. Thank you so much. It is going well indeed. I'm a little bit tired. I was staying up late and woke up early to finish the video we just put out today, but if that's my biggest worry, I can't complain. So, doing well. Thank you for the kind words, and I'm super glad to hear that the videos have helped out, my friend. You engaged with content Delta 3. Ashen, currently there is no dedicated way to get the quick step. Does the Houndsman bounty still work? Someone can let me know. There are some weird, like, backdoor ways to try and get it. Otherwise, it pops up and is available when
Access complete.
major seasonal events go live. So, for example, they've confirmed that a summer event is on the way for this season, likely in the next, I would guess, 3 to 4 weeks. And it'll be available in that loot pool, assumedly. So you have to wait for certain events to pop up, but we will certainly shout that out on in videos on the channel when that's the case. Okay, there you go. The Houndsman does still work. So, Ashton, your other option is that if you can find somebody that has a specific bounty from a while ago, you can farm that for it. But that's, obviously, you can't really, it's out of your control on if you're able to find that or not. Feel free to join our Discord server. You can ask people there. If anyone would like to join, you can type in !Discord for the invite link.
A new agent is joining your team.
Pixie coming in with the Prime resub. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Muttley, what's up? Today I got 2 Eagle Bears and a Ravenous. Have they increased the drop chance? Or am I somehow lucky? If you got them from the hunters at the extraction points in the PVE Dark Zone, they have a 2% chance to drop those, so... Outside of the raids, that is like the new highest drop chance at getting them.
Landmark cleared. Contaminated gear detected.
Archive, it should still be set to challenging. In the PvE Dark Zone, that can then scale up with the alert level mechanic, but in the other two, I believe it's still set to challenging.
Available, agent.
Oh, nice, Robert. So yeah, people have found success finding that bounty in the Discord if anyone wants to join. I'm using the Eagle Bearer for those asking what the weapon is. Back to DZ East. Eventually we'll go to the PVE Dark Zone and we'll do some modifier progress, but just wanted to hit a few of these off. Light blue, yes. Unfortunately, the team posted this morning that they are investigating the connection issues, and they'll let us know when there's more info. But yeah, everybody seems to be experiencing some amount of problems. We just got delted ourselves a minute ago here.
Reception limited. Proximity coverage only.
Which DZ is your preferred one with this new update? Absolutely this one, the balanced DZ. Anytime I'm going to PvP, I'm going in here. I don't think that expertise ever should have been a part of PvP. And so I'm very glad that we now have an option for a DZ without that stat inflation. The helmet you use in your PvE build. Sergeant Ghost, do you... What do you mean by helmets? Do you mean by mask?
Incoming hostiles detected.
Are you talking about like on here? If so, this is the Investor exotic. Gotcha. Yeah, it's the Investor. It requires a lot of RNG to get the one you want because this one rolls completely randomly. So I have a quadruple red, which is how I want it for this build. But when you get it to drop, it's going to come with random colors in every slot. So it may take you a while to try and get that specific roll. Again, it's also like that's not required in any way. I was just trying to set up a fun like high crit version of a solo build to pair well with the Caduceus. You could very well run another damage-oriented exotic and do just fine. Coyotes or something like that.
Contaminated gear detected. Landmark has been cleared.
Another exotic. Clear one landmark. This is like, I'm just so glad that the PvP Dark Zone is now just a viable farm. It's very satisfying. Let me mark these while we go. True. Good shout, Speed Racer. They did add the blueprint for it to Retaliation, so it'll cost you a good amount of exotic components to keep crafting them, but that is probably your most consistent way to try and get a roll on it, aside from reconfiguration.
Serious trauma detected.
Mikey GT coming in with a tier 1 resub. Thank you, sir, and kicking off a hype train on Twitch. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the support. How would you get the Houndsman bounty? If you don't have one now, you can't get one, but you can join other people who saved one up a long time ago to use. How would I know when I get a Twitch drop? Alva, there is a drops menu if you're on desktop towards the top right of your screen. If you're on mobile, I don't 100% know where the menu is to see it, but there should be in your notifications. Like it should say you've unlocked this drop, and then you can go in and claim for it to show up in game. You think they'll ever add a 5th character slot with all the new things they're adding? I don't know. They've said it's all very much tied into server storage space and whatnot. It's the same thing as like increasing stash size. They have to be very careful when they add more data that the server is storing. They used a 5th slot when we had something like realism mode come in. There's been a speculation that they might use a 5th slot for survivors when that comes around. So I don't know.
Engaging landmark.
Karmas, what's up, my man? Hope all is well. All is well indeed. Aside from
Immediate medical assistance
getting blown up in the dark zone. No, doing well, my friend. How are you?
Contaminated gear.
This ad does not want to.
Incoming hostiles detected. A new agent is joining
Alva
your team.
coming in with the tier 1 sub on Twitch. Thank you very much. That's incredibly kind of you. I know it sounds repetitive when I say it 20 million times in a stream, but every sub and all those things directly help me continue doing what I'm doing, so there's never an expectation on any of those things, but it is always very, very sincerely appreciated. Matt Kane with the 200 bits. I should probably take out these dudes right in front of me before I look away and start reading. Said, hype train 6 hours yesterday and another 4 so far today, completely rewriting all of our contracts. Oof. Man, we need to get you on some kind of, I don't know, free time schedule. Digging ditches, rewriting contracts. You're just always, always doing the most. Thank you very much for the 200 bits, man. That's kind of you. I hope those contracts get done pretty quick.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Reaper with the $25 super chat on YouTube. Incredibly kind of you, man. Say thanks for everything you do, Rogue. Go get lunch after the stream. I 100% will. Thank you so much. That's very, very generous. Fortunately, I have some delectable leftovers to chow down on, but I will 100% put that in the lunch bank, if you will. Very kind of you, man. Thank you.
So, this is. You're gonna need another med pack. Shit.
What's up, Intentional? Rogue's been doing this since the beginning, I think. Are you talking about just the division overall? If so, I have indeed.
Serious trauma.
I have indeed been playing since the launch day of Div 1, which is a very long time ago. But we're still here.
Contaminated gear detected.
Okay, that should be done.
Landmark cleared.
Look at all these medium exotic rewards we're getting. That's really lucky. Do I care enough to extract 16 resources? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Archer, if that's directed to me, I assume it is. I appreciate the tip. My my voice definitely gets a little bit strained at times. I'll try that out. I remember you from way back. Hell yeah. I only started doing videos closer towards the end of Div 1, but I have been playing since the very beginning. I missed the PvP of Div 1. The feeling of the DZ back then was the best I'd ever played. Yeah, it was definitely on another level. 100%. So which DZ is this? Are they all balanced now?
Transmission range limited.
Superb, the way that it works is that the one that has the crossed vector symbol, that's called the balanced DZ, and it just means that shade levels and expertise are disabled. Whereas this one, which is the classic DZ, has those things enabled. All DZs are subject to the same PvP normalization, so like talents and stuff get changed when you go into PvP in any zone. But those are the differences between those two, is whether or not shade and expertise are enabled. We finished off our hype train at level 2. Thank you all very much for contributing to that. Why can I? Oh, I'm on the chest. I'm like, I can't swap weapons, but it was because it was conflicting with that other prompt. I got pulsed. That's mildly concerning.
Now detecting contaminated gear. Contaminated gear detected.
Should I be concerned by that?
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Let's see. Who do we got? Well, there's 2 people nearby. Yeah, Superb. That's the one that I've been spending time playing in so far, and I just think the PvP feels so much better than it did before this update because of those removals, but then also the balancing they've done. It's not perfect yet. They still said they're going to do passes on skill, status effects, attributes, those kind of things, but as a first step, I think it already feels way better than it did before. There'll be some PvP videos and content coming up.
Detecting contaminated gear.
Stas, not yet, but it is one of the very next ones I'm going to work on. So stay tuned. I'm trying my best. This update in particular was tough just because of how much depth there was to the
Landmark.
PVE, Dark Zone, and modifier system. So that video that I just dropped this morning ended up taking way more time to work on than I expected. Is core strength now fairly balanced? I think so. At the very most, when you wear the chest piece, you get 20% of the other 2 cores, and they also reduced the skill efficiency value to 10%. So it's much, much, much less lethal than it was.
Leaving zone.
Right, DZ, or not DZ, Downtown East? Yeah.
DZ drop incoming.
Major Lemons, what's up? Recently I can talk. Recently re-downloaded Div 2 and started watching your returning player guides. They've been a huge help. I'm so glad to hear it. Thanks for jumping into the stream to say so. Are you coming over from Destiny? I'm just guessing based off of your ghost badge. Either way, we are I was about to say we are welcome to have you here, but that doesn't make sense. You know what I'm getting at.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's a bit too much.
Agent down.
Dang, man. Every angle. PvP short, I can do that.
Hostile broadcast picked up.
Convictus, what's the best way to get my shade level up? Really, if you're not in a huge rush, I would recommend waiting until we get a 3 or 5 times XP event pop up, because that's just gonna, you know, triple or quintuple your efficiency. When it's time, though, my personal way that I went about it back in the day was going after so you want to turn your roll difficulty as high as you can handle, put on as many directives as you can comfortably handle, and then go after public execution or propaganda broadcast activities. These two tend to give you the best return on XP for how quick you can complete them. So if you're able to wait for one of those events, it'll go a lot quicker. But either way, whenever you do it, turn your difficulty and directives as high as you can and go after these two activities. That's my recommendation, at least. Akito, what's up, man? Funny running into you last night in the PVE DZ. I did a double take. I was like, I know that guy. We can just keep this on.
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage only.
Alva said, I'm still relatively new to the community. Do you only do Tuesday and Thursday streams? Yes, that is our current schedule. I know it's less than what some people hope for, but that's at least what I'm able to commit to at this point. I don't think I've shouted this out a ton on stream, but if anybody would like notifications and reminders about stream schedule and if there's any changes each week, we do have a dedicated role and channel built into our Discord server where I ping people specifically to get notifications on stream stuff. So if you have an interest in that and staying up to date on all things with the stream, then I recommend joining the Discord, which you can type in !Discord in the chat to get a link to.
Landmark cleared.
We got nearly 200 people watching on both platforms. Thank you all so much for being here.
Agent, priority objective available.
I played when the game initially came out, but Destiny's been my main game. Played a ton of Div 1. Well, I'm glad that the guides are doing their job and popping up. But yeah, welcome. I know it's not a... No game is going to be a one-to-one replacement for another, so that's why I've not really gone out and been like, Destiny players, come play this, because it's not the same. There are similarities, but you're never going to find something that's directly a comparison. But, yeah, we're happy to have you. What videos are coming up? I'm working on one for PvP builds for the season under the new tuning. I'm working on a live commentary balanced DZ video now that they've made the changes here. And let's see, those are probably the two next ones, and then I might take a look at the escalation changes for the season. I'm not sure.
Exiting dog zone.
Yeah, no worries, Alva. And you certainly don't have to don't have to join there. I was just saying for anyone who might find that convenient. But yes, Tuesdays and Thursdays are the schedule we've got going. Oh, Espresso, why did you have to say that? Why would you put the thought of pizza in my head? That's not okay. Now that's all I want. Alright. We kind of depleted most of our prio objective options, so let's switch to PVE DZ. Put this on. And then I think we have enough to trade in. Yeah, I have 90. So let's do that. We're almost to the 15% damage to armor value, which is nice. So let's go. Actually, no, wait. Two things. I need to put my modifiers back in. My passives, I should say. And then, what do we need to do for this? Retain at least 100% bonus armor after invincible ends. Kill an enemy by deflecting with unfriendly. Survive with inoculated. Donate canister to max out the bar. So this one's going to take a little bit to get through. Oh, I should swap to... Okay, if I swap to Viper Bite, I'll start getting progress on that one. Oh, but I need inoculated too. Okay, what's going to be my best bet here? Unfriendly fire. Maybe I'll swap that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Was that it? Yeah, I think that's it. Is the St. Elmo's any good? I got it from Countdown earlier. Yes.
Scan in progress.
It's one of the
Access.
one of the most reliable exotic ARs, I would say. When are you doing part 2 for that other video? Forgot his name, but it was like a Q&A for you. Are you talking about the podcast that I did with Sax? If so, that is entirely in his court if he wants to have me back for another episode, but I'd always be down. I thought that was a lot of fun. There's that buffalo chicken butts and half a steak. Matt, stop. What you're doing is wrong. Morally, ethically, it's completely wrong.
Proximity coverage only.
I don't even know if you're being serious or not, but if you are, good for you, man. That sounds like a delicious meal. Have you ever ran into visual barriers around the map? Smart Potato, what platform are you on? Did you get my DM? I found a really broken way to use Invincible. Aikido, I'm super behind on DMs right now. I've got like, I don't even know how many notifications are on there. Maybe 20 to go through, just because I've been occupied from the new season. What's the? Oh, I can go and look if you want. Or what's the TLDR? What's the broken way?
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Hilo almost at extraction zone.
Garshams, fortunately, they are already aware. If you go over to the bug reporter, they have it noted that the fix for that is already in progress. Oh, shoot. Okay. I didn't know the boss is going to be standing right there.
Agent out of action.
Well, I don't want to pop my revive or invincible now because I just used my revive hive. Let's see. Oh shoot! This guy just keeps coming out of nowhere. How is he? Okay, it was like his helmet wasn't broken at first.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
Basically use a shield. The shield tanks all the damage and you don't die afterwards. Oh, really? So it's not like...
Returning to base.
It's not like, or maybe it is like that. Is Vigilance the one where Vigilance doesn't unproc if your shield gets hit? Either way, that is a good tip. I'll definitely try that out. I can't use it on here because LMGs don't work on half shields, but that's a very good tip. Hunter's Fury, Firewall, Invincible, probably going to be insane this season. Yeah, if you run that on like... Well, even if you just do Striker with an AR using a half shield on Escalation. Dang. I'm going to have to try that out for sure. There's something weird going on with
Vital signs critical.
breakable armor there. It was the same as that heavy where I broke his shield and he still wasn't taking damage.
Incoming hostiles detected. Is on site.
What tip with the Vigilance? I think someone can confirm because I might be misremembering. But I think if you use Vigilance with a shield and your shield gets hit, it won't stop you getting the Vigilance damage. It's only if you yourself get hit. If I'm remembering correctly, that's how that works.
Additional hostile contacts.
Something funky with hit registration, yeah.
Contaminated gear detected. Hostile incinerator turret detected.
I was not ready for him to come at me with a flamethrower. Please stop! I'm going down for sure. Maybe not.
Helo is headed back.
This is why it's best to seek out other people to fight in here. Otherwise you'll end up like how I am right now.
Contaminated gear.
Agent West End is under attack.
Contaminated gear detected. Now detecting contaminated
Alright, there we
gear.
go. Right? Yeah.
Landmark cleared.
What else did I miss in here? What's up, Chris? Good to see you, man.
Detected.
I'm gonna try to get into the PvP Dark Sun more soon. Please do. I would love to see the PvP side of things grow. I mean, obviously that's not everyone's cup of tea, and that's fine, but I think there's much more room for people to enjoy more now with the changes made. Where are people at? Okay. I'll take this one on and then see if I can maybe link up with somebody else. What's the targeted loot? We've got shotguns, Bellstone, and Wyvern. Alva said, for retaliations, is there anything new with that Nog Nog squad or straight up new guys to kill? Mostly just new guys to kill. That said, if you, for example, really don't like or want to farm the PVE Dark Zone, you do get bundles of 30 sample canisters when you take out that squad. So it's a potential alternative way, or just a complementary way to farm those out for your modifiers.
Contaminated gear detected.
Exotic component and a cache under there. That's pretty good.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Coming for you.
Haven't used Invincible at all yet.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent down. Incoming hostiles detected.
Do they have names? I don't know, because the outfits that we get from the season pass do have names, and I thought that those were the squad members, so I don't know if the names just didn't get added, or maybe they're not the same people. I don't know. My only issue with the PvE Dark Zone is every time I get to the last landmark everyone was doing, I still don't see anyone. It could just be that they've since moved on to the next one. You just have to keep an eye on which landmarks are red. But yeah, sometimes it is a struggle to try and catch up to where people are. Oh, we got somebody else here. That's nice.
Vital signs critical. Contaminated gear detected. Landmark has been cleared.
Hello, friend. Okay, we got all of our inoculated things. So now I should probably equip. Okay, I want Contagion and Unfriendly Fire. Contagion. Both of those. I don't know where that guy went, but I'm running up here. Yeah, so if you didn't know, when you're in the Dark Zone, if a landmark is red, that means that there is actively a player engaging with it. So there's people at these two right now. That same visual indicator applies to both the PvE and the PvP Dark Zones.
Engaging landmark.
How did you just put multiple gadgets on? Are you talking about the passive modifiers?
Serious trauma
Oh
detected.
no! My hive was 1 second away!
Out of action. Agent agent killed.
It was 1 second away from coming back. That's what I get for looking at chat while I'm fighting.
Safe area detected.
Are you talking about these, Sadie? If so, you just have to unlock them. They're awarded through journey tiers 4 through 6. Or no, sorry, 3 through 5. So once you complete those, you can then freely slot in up to 3 of them in these slots down here.
Reception limited. Proximity coverage only.
Kozik, what up, man? You know my whole position on the whole PVE Dark Sun thing, but they really cooked with this. The toxic stuff is a nice change. Hope they innovated on it in the future. It's been, I would say, a mixed bag so far. Some people very much don't like it. Or at least the toxic part specifically.
Enemy patrol.
But, definitely, I mean, for a first iteration, there's room for improvement, for sure. I don't know if they're gonna
Landmark engaged.
keep it and keep working on it after the season, but it's an interesting experiment. How do you activate the surge ability? So long as you have enough canisters in your inventory, it will just automatically surge the ability when you use it. You don't have to do anything in particular.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Alright,
Retrieving
I see nothing has changed.
contaminated
Rogue still
gear.
dies. Well, Chris, what can I say, man? I like to keep you happy. They behind me? Oh, yeah.
Now detecting contaminated gear. Contaminated gear detected. Now detecting contaminated gear. Landmark has been cleared.
I can't put on more than one passive modifier. Okay, you figured it out. Good. Glad to hear it. How's the new classified mission? I enjoyed it. It was very, very puzzle focused this time. So, like, the actual combat sequences were pretty, like, maybe bland sounds harsh, but, like, there was really nothing to the combat. It was all puzzle. For that reason, I enjoyed it. Because the previous globe one, I didn't think was terribly exciting in the puzzle department. So yeah, it was fun. What, when, where has Archie ever been dropped? Chrissy lie? Thank you, Matt. Somebody telling the truth out here. Keeping Chris in line.
Engaging landmark. Detecting additional hostile contacts. Contaminated gear detected.
You see his
I don't think they should kill me. I didn't take that much damage. Still did a lot, though.
you fucker!
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Hostile striker drone detected.
They're sending all the all the skills at me that they can. Oh, shoot. Shoot! Where are these things coming from? Good lord. Just running into non-stop RC cars and...
Immediate medical
Yep.
assistance needed. Agent down.
Y'all are watching a pro at work here, just so you know. Oh, I hear another car. Come at me, I'll shoot it this time. Alright, sorry, Chad, I'm missing a bunch of questions. Nova, what up, dude? We'll probably be here another 90 minutes, 2 hours, thereabouts. If somebody was asking what gun I'm running, it is the Carnage, named Negev, that comes with Perfect Sadist. Pairs quite well with ongoing directive. Alright. That was enough skills for my liking.
Contaminated gear detected. Landmark cleared.
I still have not successfully linked up with the main farming group in here. So I'm going to try heading that way. Oh, Jonathan, no worries. I'm here to answer questions. This is the build here. If you want to check out like the full stat breakdown, I just put it in a video that I released this morning. If you type in !guide, it is linked in there. It's the Into the Dark season and modifier guide video. But I've got ongoing directive, catalyst, anarchist cookbook, and the Carnage. I don't know what's more toxic, the PVE DZ or the weather in my area. What's up, Demarsh? Are you getting some bad stuff right now? Oh, now we're down to alert level 1. Did everybody leave?
Now detecting contaminated gear.
Can the Whiplash draw from exotic caches now? In theory, yes. Sometimes there's been issues with the past season exotics immediately going into the rotation. But in theory, it should be. Oh no, sorry. The Whiplash, my bad. The Investor, or the Agitator should be, but the Whiplash is a Climax exotic. So you're gonna have to either play the Legacy Climax mission from last season to have a chance to get it, or the Blueprint should be in the Retaliation pool for Black Tusk. Sorry, I got confused at first. I need to hit that shield to spread damage around. Dang, he just died immediately anyway. I am Ursa. Thank you very much for the Prime sub. I appreciate it greatly. Kara coming in with the 3-stream streak. Wonderful to see you. How you doing? Nice content from Birmingham, Alabama. Joe Square, thank you very much. I appreciate the kind words, man. How to get the Catalyst? The Catalyst is exclusive to the Battle for Brooklyn DLC. So you either, or the primary drop source is the final main mission in Brooklyn. You just have to farm that for a chance at the boss drop. Alternatively, there's a small chance for it to drop from Brooklyn open world bosses. And it's not a, if you're trying to put this build together and you want to, but you don't have Brooklyn, it's not a requirement to have the Catalyst. It just kind of synergizes well with the modifier I'm rocking. But alternatively, you could just not run an exotic, or you could just run a damage focused one instead. Like, it'll be fine. How to get the Tempest? I've been so confused. Elijah, you can either play the... Actually, I think the Tempest has 3 sources. There's a chance for it to drop from floor 100 of the summit. You can get it from the climax mission at Tidal Basin, the packed one. Or the blueprint should be in Black Tusk Retaliation loot pools. If you look at the crafting bench under exotics, it should tell you whether it is Black Tusk kill squads or completion rewards.
Landmark has been cleared.
Yes, the build is ongoing directive. Quick question, what's the green bar for again? That represents your toxicity level. So if you open the map, you'll see the different toxicity debuffs that apply, depending on how many bars you have filled. If anybody is looking for greater depth and detail on the season and the PVE Dark Zone and all that, I did put out a full guide this morning. If you type in !guide, it will link you to the playlist that is located in. But it's a 25-minute video full of detail on all this stuff.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
How to get the Catalyst from Brooklyn. Either the final boss in the final main mission of the DLC, or a small chance from open world bosses in Brooklyn. Died again, what's up, man? How are you doing? How are y'all liking the new season? On the PvP side, I'm thrilled. I'm having more fun in the DZ and Conflict than I've had in a long time, so I'm very pleased on that front. The PvE Dark Zone is not really meant for me as a, like, my category of player. I think it's fun enough. I don't really care that much about the toxicity stuff and all that, but I know a lot of people are not enjoying that part of it. I like the MMO aspects of it. That's the direction that I kind of hope the franchise goes more towards in the future.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Not a PvP player, so it's kind of meh. Annoying that none of my builds work in the PvE Dark Zone. Yeah, I think they probably should have just not had that be a thing, and then tune the NPCs to accommodate for, well, accommodate for some level of challenge when you get multiple people in there. Because if you enable prototypes, then of course that's a ton of damage that people have. But if they made them tanky once there's 6+ people in there, I feel like that would be mostly fair. But yeah, I think the normalization is one of the biggest complaints people have. And as a PvP player, like, I very much respect what they were going for, trying to allow people to make an easier jump to the other Dark Zones that they want. But when it's the core seasonal activity, I just don't think that works. Oh, I have been midnight, trust me. Anytime I stop talking for like, or if I stop moving and I'm not talking for like 10-15 seconds, it's because I'm taking a large swig of water, but I appreciate it very much. Unfortunately, a slight strain in my voice is kind of just part of the life at this point.
Now detecting contaminated gear. Landmark has been cleared.
Bushido, what's up? New to this game, still trying to figure out how exotic drops work. Seems different from Destiny where it's random. I keep getting the same stuff. So it kind of depends. There are a large amount of exotics that are in like the general pool, which is a shared drop pool where a bunch of them can come from. This game though also has targeted loot. So for example, if I'm playing in this zone where it's targeted marksman rifles, then if I get an exotic drop, it's most likely going to be a marksman rifle. So that can sometimes seemingly narrow what you're getting. But we have modes like Countdown or Retaliation where you can freely pick your own target. And so you can kind of go after an exotic in a specific category if that's what you're going for. I haven't played Destiny in a while, so I don't fully know what their current structure is on exotic randomness, but I would say that Division has definitely a little bit more or a little bit less randomness when it comes to those, but there is still a degree of it.
Detecting high threat enemy patrol. Detecting contaminated gear.
I was taking a drink of water and they bombed me with an RC car. How rude. I'm trying to run down here and meet up with whoever the other player in here is. Back from eating pizza. Espresso, you're causing me emotional pain.
Landmark engaged.
Just kidding. I hope it was good.
Contaminated gear detected.
Well, hello there. Would you like to
Landmark cleared.
farm together? We can head down to this one. Wait! Where are you going? That's a dead end, man. It loops back around this way. Alright, I'll see you around here. See, this is where it helps to have DZ map knowledge. Unless he was just going for the resource crates. It's entirely possible. Okay, sorry, I'm missing a lot of things. I know it's not Division 2, but I wondered if you had any thoughts on the announcement that Xbox was closing down Ninja Theory just days after announcing their new game. Do you think we'll get that game, or should I just essentially say goodbye to the chances of playing it? Oh man, I am probably not the right person to ask. I saw the news. It's definitely pretty wild that that was the sequence of events. But it seems like Xbox is getting ready to do some big restructuring as they've not had very good financials in a while. I honestly don't know though about Senua.
Extraction called.
I'm sorry, it's not my wheelhouse. I hope that Ninja Theory gets acquired by somebody else, or they can maybe self-publish. I don't know, but I'm not sure. Your name here. What's up? Haven't played since Rise Up. Planning to come back. Any tips?
Serious trauma detected.
Well, my first tip would be don't do as I'm doing here and run into a bunch of enemies and die. That never goes well. Haven't played since Rise Up. There's not too much, I mean, that you missed out on then, right? I assume that means you played within the last, like, 2 months or so.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
If you type in !guide, you will see a video in that playlist that goes over the biggest changes that they introduced with this season, if you want kind of an overview on what's changed or what's been introduced. But otherwise, yeah, it's just the new season, new modifier progress. We got a PVE Dark Zone as the new activity. That's mostly what you need to know. Can you get the Hollow Man mask from retaliation caches? You can get the blueprint from reconstructed caches, yes, if that's what you're asking. You can indeed. Do keep in mind that you can also now buy reconstructed caches from the DZ vendor. So if you farm one of the Dark Zones for currency, then you can buy it there as well.
Now detecting contaminated gear. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Been away for a while. What are the drops? We have 2 arm patches that are hyena themed. There's then a hyena themed weapon skin and a named and exotic cache. Oh, we got reinforcements.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Am I the only one struggling with the PvE Dark Zone? Trying to go in solo, maybe that's why. Every landmark seems super tough, can't clear them. Yeah, so Logan, it handles difficulty and all that stuff a little bit differently.
Extraction.
If you see on the left side of my screen, you have the alert level. That is essentially the difficulty meter that you want to watch out for. If it goes up to 3, like it's out right now, that means that there are a lot of other players in this server. And that in turn means that, yes, the enemies are going to be fairly difficult. And your best bet will be to find other people and try and take them on. When you look at the map, any landmark that's red means that there's actively a player there engaging with those enemies. So that's one easy way to try and seek people out. But the PvE DZ very much incentivizes you to try and seek other people out and farm together. We did just put out a guide this morning on all things PvE Dark Zone and tips and mechanics and all that. So if you want a little bit more detail on how it all works so you can better tackle it, then I recommend checking that out. If you type in !guide, it'll link you to the playlist that video is included in. But as a top level thing, that's what you got to watch out for. If it's like alert level 1, then it'll be much more manageable. But if it gets up to 2 or 3, then you got to watch out. Logan, try typing in its own message, and it should work. There you go. So I think it's like the 3rd video down on the list in there. It's the Into the Dark Season and Modifier Guide video.
Enemy patrol detected.
Alright, I should probably extract. I've been collecting a bunch of these. Oh, but this just came up. Oh, you want to extract? Nothing but gamer. How's it going? Heels, what's up? Pat, I can show you as soon as we extract here, but I've got on ongoing directive with the Carnage and the Catalyst and Anarchist Cookbook. Do you have skills on? I need to check this before I call this in. Oh no, we're good.
Kilo inbound.
Extraction. System curtailed.
Dang! I didn't even get drops. I didn't get a shot on that guy. Okay. I didn't get to shoot either hunter. But thanks for the assist, guys. Suppose that worked out.
System reactivated.
This is the build right here,
Helo almost at extraction zone.
for those who were asking.
Chopper on site.
Helo arrived.
I noticed if you die in retaliation, it's now just a wipe, no run back. Did you die out of control point? Because the way that it's always worked is that if you die within the bounds of a control point, then your run is over. But if you die outside of those bounds, just in transfer from one to another, then you get to respawn. What's up, Jake? Yes, I'm working on that video. Should be coming out quite soon.
Invite to another agent's group. Receive.
I mean, I guess I'll take the invite.
You are now in a group.
No reason not to.
Another agent has been promoted.
How are we doing on our journey things?
15 seconds and we're outbound.
Almost done with that, which is good. Otherwise, I just gotta keep going. Isn't it when you retake the control point, it becomes a no respawn zone? I guess I don't fully know what you mean.
Now detecting contaminated
Because of habit, I was waiting for one of y'all to go rogue. Indeed. And I do miss it. But at least I don't have the
gear detected.
pressure on my mind of flagging on people in here. Are you gonna make a video on the Caduceus? Currently, I don't have plans for one.
Cargo plane with dark zone.
I mean, I think it's a fun gun. It's strong for sure, but there's just not. All right, I'll say it's not something I'm prioritizing. Other stuff I want to get done first. But we might eventually do a Caduceus build. You never know. Midnight Redeemed to go rogue. I'm holding the button.
Detected.
Just so you know, I'm holding the button.
Heavily armed hostiles.
If you're looking for a semi-wacky build for the Caduceus, I've got one I could drop in the Discord. 65% incoming repair. Yeah, 100% Grim. If you want to put it in the build theory crafting channel and tag me, I'll check it out later. It's better than DMing me at this point. My inbox is super, super backlogged.
Incoming dark zone drop.
But yeah, I'd love to see it.
Contaminated gear.
Yeah, there's something weird going on with hit reg on those shields.
Dark zone drop available. Heavily armed hostiles spawning on location nearby. Vital signs critical. Agent incapacitated.
Well, these guys are getting stuff done. That took us no time. Here you go, fellas.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
Yeah, I mean, this, if you can get into, even if I wasn't a group of these guys, but if you can link up with some other people in here, the farming efficiency is pretty good. Rogue needs a secretary. Tell me about it. Archer, I'm not sure if VoIP works the same. I've not tried it yet.
Detected. Location guarded by
But that is a
heavily
good
armed
question.
hostiles.
The sound is annoying, yeah. Fortunately, they've already said they're going to tweak it, but it's one of those things where it's like, did this have to make it through to launch? Yeah, it definitely needs to be toned down by a bit. Or at least, like, if you want it to still be somewhat prominent, just have it, like, fade in for, like, a few seconds and then fade away. You know, it doesn't have to be a constant thing going on.
Now detecting contaminated gear. Contaminated gear detected. Claiming DZ draw. Heavily armed hostiles guarding location nearby.
In 4 minutes, I can reset that. We already have a meter on screen, no reason for a sound. I'll play devil's advocate a little bit. I appreciate things done to, like, enhance the immersion a little bit. So, like, the toxic effect on the screen when you get higher up and, like, some amount of sound effects. I'm fine with that, but I just think you have to do it tastefully. And the current one is definitely too overbearing.
Detected. Location guarded by heavily armed hostiles. Enemy patrol detected.
Are we close enough to get it?
A
Hell
shade
yeah.
agent has claimed the dark zone drop.
Nice.
Dark zone drop
What
has
sound?
expired.
Here, if I turn up... If I turn on my game audio, you'll probably hear it. One sec. Right now it's subsiding a little bit. There's just like a faint... It's actually not that bad right now. Normally it's a lot louder. There, it's coming in. And so if you play with a headset on, like I do, then it's a little bit more annoying.
Hostile patrol detected.
Where are we going, fellas? They're splitting up. Are they going to extract? I'll come extract. We'll stick with the group. Zmite, this is a quick look at it right here. I did put the full breakdown in a video that we put out this morning. If you type in !guide, it's like the third video in that playlist. But it's Ongoing Directive, Carnage, Catalyst, Anarchist Cookbook.
Extraction called for. Hostile volunteer drone detected. Now detecting contaminated gear. Agent down. Contaminated gear detected.
Nice.
Extraction helo almost within range. Helo is on site. Enemy patrol detected.
Whose resources are these? Oh, just one.
Chopper will leave in 30 seconds. Extraction begun.
All right, on we go. By the way, folks, thank you all very much again for being here and watching. We got over 200 people on both YouTube and Twitch. If you're on YouTube and you've yet to hit the like button, it's free to do. Helps out a lot. We're 13 away from 100 likes.
Helo is headed back.
Liquid Engineer's Bellstone. I'm farming, but I haven't seen one today. The Liquid Engineer. I think so. I'm trying to remember if it's that or a different brand. I can't 100% remember, Jake. Where can I see builds at in your Discord? Under the Division 2 section. Well, they're not my builds, to be clear. It's just a channel where people can share their own build ideas. But there's a build theory crafting channel under the Division 2 category. That's where a lot of people share their build creations.
Contaminated gear. Contaminated gear detected. Landmark has been cleared.
Fine, I'll go say hi to Bozeman. It is Bellstone? Okay. Thanks for the clarification.
Contaminated gear.
Back to the other side of the street.
Enemy patrol detected.
Opinion on the Caduceus? It's quite strong in PVE if you build into it with a damage build. In PvP, it's not too noticeable. I think it's tough for them to balance because anything that can be stacked 4 times across a group is, like, on its own, it's probably not going to be that noticeable. But then when you stack it that many times, it can be very strong. But I run it on a solo build like this, and it heals me back up to full very fast, so I think it's got potential. Archer, I believe it is only people who are active or actually in your group. OD is not a vicinity set.
Additional hostile contacts.
Popping this and going in.
Contaminated gear detected. Landmark cleared.
How does PvP feel? In this update so far, I think I've had more fun with just playing PvP than I have in a long time. I've specifically been in the balanced Dark Zone, so I can't really speak to the classic one. But between the normalization changes they made and having what's it called? No shade and expertise in there, I think it feels way better. The difference between balanced and classic is just whether your shade levels and expertise are enabled or disabled. Classic has them on and balanced has them off. I personally think balanced feels a lot better because of it, but some people like to retain their full power with those. Oh boy. Am I about a Delta? No. Now we're good. That was weird. I was dealing no damage for a second. True, yes. The balanced also gives you a 200% yield on DZ resources. So it is technically the best Dark Zone to farm. Thank you for the reminder on that, Theology. I always just think of it in terms of the PvP differences, but that is a very important stipulation.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
The Season Pass, if you buy it, it gives you the Caduceus at rank 1. But you don't have to buy it to get it, because there's another copy later on in the pass. The other exotic, the Nurse's Knee Pads, I think everyone gets at rank 29 regardless. But the Caduceus does give you a rank 1 copy on premium. Yeah, Iconic, it's much better now to be diving into PvP than it was before. I will definitely be putting out some PvP content and builds and all that in the coming days and weeks here. And we might jump into there after we extract.
Landmark cleared.
Oh. There we go, our second Delta. I'm gonna switch screens super quick because I'm gonna join this and think we're gonna go into the PvP DZ. Yeah, I think the whole server crashed. You only had 2 deltas. I'm on my 5th today. Dang. I feel for you, Kestrel.
An agent is back online.
Oh, I can't leave this. That's weird. Kyle, Wally is over at the castle. I can show you in just a moment when I leave the group here.
Access granted. You have left the group. Hostile control point identified.
If I head over this way. Wally is right here. At the castle. She's the descent vendor. Yeah, no problem. Alright, I'm gonna trade in all my modifier stuff, and then I think we're going PvP DZ for some shenanigans. You want me to go rogue? I've got you, Demarsh. When we go in, I will flag. Cass said I'm gonna catch rogue lacking in the TZ right now. Nova, we've got people coming after us. I'll join up on you in a sec. I just need to turn these things in. Yeah, I'll check mine. Oh, we finally unlocked 15% damage to armor. That's nice. Alright, well that's a good bar to hit. Do you want me to make it so they can hear you while we're running? Okay, let me... Chat, I'm going to switch to this again really quickly so I can go in my settings. I think I remember how to do this. I think it's headset and speakers. Okay, let me switch back. Talk real quick.
Yo, what's going on? I only have one person in here.
I'm going to turn you down a little bit, but I think that should be good. Well, we can just farm and see who shows up, but I'll check mine. A voice reveal? Nova's been on the stream before. He was there day one when we did Paradise Lost back in the day. He's an OG. I think we're in the same server. I've got one red as well. Is it the lab?
Yeah.
Access complete.
I might have just died in there.
Awkward.
There's one other guy.
You are now
I was trolling him. And I was just whacking the heavy. And then the heavy whacked me.
Is there a glitch in Countdown with the cooling system? Yes. The devs have marked it on the bug reporter. They said that they're working on a fix.
proximity coverage only. Hostile patrol detected.
My game volume sounds so much lower in this. Let's see. At 100. Chad, is it harder for y'all to hear the game right now after I made that switch?
Hostile artillery.
If so, I can turn it up in OBS. Okay, people say it's alright. Well, Nova, I owe Demarsh a rogue flag, and there's 2 people in here. Oh wait, you didn't join up yet?
Yeah, that's what it didn't let me. I need another one.
Sorry, you probably said that and I just
You have been
spaced.
promoted to group leader. You are now group leader.
Be careful against the Tinkerer glitch.
Has joined your team.
It still massively makes PvP unfair in there.
Now detecting contaminated.
Can people still do it even though the mask is fully disabled?
You are no longer in a group.
If so,
Wait, what?
definitely,
What's it?
if anyone comes across cheaters or exploiters in whatever part of the game, definitely use the in-game report tool. The team has been very proactive on bans since the new update went live. Oh, there's people fighting in here.
Is your group like locked or something? I don't know. It's being weird. Try me again?
You have been promoted to group leader. A clan member has joined your team.
Maybe. There we
Oh,
go.
it worked this time. Hey.
I don't know where those guys are. They just flagged. There's a red landmark over there. These 2 are watching me. They know I'm they know I'm up to something.
You're up to no good.
Alright. Listen, Bank Shot and Night Devil, this is not anything personal. Demarsh
Chat me, you
redeemed
do
it.
it.
Yeah, Demarsh redeemed to go rogue. They forced my hand. Go ahead and flag me.
Ready?
Yep.
There you go.
Allied agent now rogue. Hostile hive detected. DZ drop incoming.
They made me do it. I promise. It was not me. Well, it was me, but you get what I
Persuaded by
mean.
someone else.
And grab this DZ drop. I don't know where those rogues were, but I assume they'll find their way to us if we keep doing stuff. He was just letting you take his picture. I said this. I was saying this to Nova yesterday when we were running this DZ off stream. Oh, there's someone extracting right here.
DZ drop incoming.
The one nice thing about the PvE Dark Zone from a PvP player's perspective is I no longer have any remorse for flagging on people in here, because if you don't want the risk of this DZ, you can simply go to the PvE one. So anyone in here is doing it on their own volition.
Drop has been delivered. Contaminated gear detected.
38 resources, I'll take that. just waiting for those people to show up who were flagging. Iconic, you technically can get it if you can find somebody who has an old bounty from an event. It's not something that you can, like, go out and get yourself at this point, unfortunately. If you can find someone with that bounty, it'll work. Otherwise, it will become available when they activate certain seasonal events. So in the next couple of weeks there should be an opportunity to get it that way.
Extracting cargo.
Oh, how many we got there? Is it just that one guy? Oh, no, there's two.
No, there's 3 of them.
3 of them? Now there's 2. A noise.
The guy's getting res.
Self-resing. Nice. Alright, now we can just farm the DZ while manhunt and people will come to us. Let's grab the supply drop over here. Coincidentally, I got the quick step today. Such a great quality of life. It's definitely a game changer. What'd you say?
Companion might be it.
Companion's good, yeah. I think for general DPS builds, it and Concussion are going to be some of the most used. They did decrease the range though, so if your Seeker's ever like lagging behind, then it won't give you the immediate damage. Because I think it used to be 10 and now it's 6. There's also build with backfire and the nurse's knee pads. Yeah, I could see that being good for sure. The nurses are pretty nice. I put them into a conflict build. It's handy that they come red rolled.
Detected. Location guarded by heavily armed hostiles.
Wait! No! I gotta get away from this thing!
Stealing dogfield
I
drop.
see you!
They're extracting more.
Are they? Oh yeah, departing northern.
Gear. Helo is returning to base.
I mean, yeah, there's red landmarks, red supply drops, extractions.
Easy drop claimed by a shade agent.
Just move around, we'll probably find people. Actually, do you want to go for the last drop? They'll probably head that way. Just run down there. No, Keto was joking. He knows who you are. You're a household name. Is there a link for the build you're using? Not yet. I mean, it's very similar to one that I had before that there's a video on, but I need to make an updated one for this season. It is one of the very next videos that I'm working on, though. I'm not running Companion. I have Concussion on here. I assume they'll be putting out DZ type builds for the PVE DZ. I think I'm built down. Yeah, Sogi. Actually, the video I put out this morning has my PVE DZ build recommendation, or at least the one that I've been using that I found to be good. So if you, it's the complete modifier and season guide video, and then there's a timestamp for a build recommendation towards the end. So I recommend checking that out. But spoiler, I found ongoing directive to be quite good. So that's what I'm using in there.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Oh wait, they're at the drop. Hang on, we gotta go contest this. We got distracted. Can we make it by here without dying to turrets?
Volunteer drone detected.
Update Dark Sun build when? Soon. Very soon.
Don't worry, guys. I'll leak the build.
Admin Nova's on the case. Oh, now it's orange. Did they die? Got some lag spikes going on?
They're in the PvP Dark Zone. You think they're going for a supply drop?
Well, somebody is.
Oh, they did, and they died, I think. Because the ads are like all low.
I just saw someone off to the left. Oh yeah, he's right there.
Nearby agent has gone rogue.
Oh, Kaz is in here.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
We got our first challenger from the stream.
Oh,
You good down there?
yeah, I'm chilling, guys.
Contaminated gear detected.
Kaz is killing people over at the
Stolen.
checkpoint.
Dark zone drop expired.
What's up, Leah? Wonderful to see you. How you doing? Thank you for all the great build videos. Thank you for watching them, Weekend Warrior. I appreciate it greatly. I hope you got some good value out of them.
Go on without me, agent. I'll be right back.
What are
Yeah,
you doing?
killed me. I'll be right back.
You said I'm sacrificing for no reason.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
Also, Kaz, if you're listening, you're welcome to come and fight. There's nothing against that. Does your controller have paddles? Yes, it does. For now, we just continue on playing while manhunts till we see who shows up. Oh shoot! Oh shoot!
Nearby agent.
Nova, where are you when I need you?
Extraction called for. Hostile defender drone detected.
It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. Dang.
Vital signs critical.
With the riot foam, too.
Agent incapacitated.
I'm eating right now, so it's difficult to fight and eat at the same time. That's fair. Can't wait for the event next week. I've been holding my exotics to get double components. That is definitely a smart plan. Homie, I've got... Let's see, let me respawn so I can better...
Almost within range.
I can better think while I do it. I've got sprint on my... So there's 4 on the back that I have. I've got sprint as my top left one.
Proximity coverage
I've got map as my bottom left one.
safe area.
I have weapon swap as top right. And then armor kit as bottom right.
Helo is on site. Rogue agent detected. Landmark engaged. Hostile volunteer drone detected. Rogue agent nearby.
Okay, here we go. Don't think I don't see you down there. Hey, are you just distraction for your teammate, or what's going on? We can just run around if you want. Oh, was that the boss's bombardier drone? That's not fair. That ain't right.
Agent out of vision.
The boss just singled me out when there's 2 of them. How's that fair at all?
Safe area detected.
Yeah, Hoagie, unfortunately the server stability is not great right now. The devs put out a post this morning saying that they're investigating.
Rogue agent detected. Engaging landmark
Nova really said I gotta go as soon as these people showed up.
detected.
What a guy. Oh wait, we have some backup now. We have backup.
Nearby agent has gone rogue.
And I got shredded immediately.
Assistance needed. Agent down. Safe area entered. Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage only. Rogue agent nearby.
Nova secretly on their side. Could very well be.
Nearby.
Could very well be.
Engaged.
Where'd everybody go that was just here?
Cleared.
There we go. Need the backup.
Serious trauma detected.
They've got quite the duo going on.
Incapacitated. Agent vital signs 0.
George, take care, man. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out. I appreciate it.
Coverage only. Rogue
Have a wonderful rest of your day. Why are you shooting me, man?
No fear, bro. Go.
hostile.
Nova, get over here. As soon as you left, these 2 pulled up. And they've got quite the skills. They've both got full armor regen, Bighorn. I'm focusing Odin's. Or I guess just whoever is most available at the time, one down.
Rogue agent neutralized. Contaminated gear detected.
There we go.
Nearby rogue agent killed. Now detecting
Is Kaz here? Kaz, if you want in, I think we can probably use the help at this point. Eating can wait, man. PvP calls.
Another agent has joined your
There's a lot of people here. Are any of the rest of them solo? So you get a 4-man?
Maybe the death of me again?
He's got a full PvE build on.
OFC doesn't have a clan tag.
They both have PvE builds, but you know what? We'll take them.
Another agent is now in your group.
It's time.
Initiated.
We have a 4-man and now it's our turn.
Hostile Commander Seeker Line detected.
Oh, I was like, please, he's so weak. Oh, they're running birdies now? They've got a healer. That's gonna be something. Who's the... It's the Josiah guy, whatever his name is. So focus him if we can.
An agent needs assistance.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
Control detected. Rogue agent neutralized.
The last live.
Don't I know it?
Gear detected. Nearby agent has become
Oh, I got him!
rogue agent
I got one.
Rogue agent eliminated. Immediate medical assistance.
If they really want to go crazy and make a weekend where all you have to do is go rogue and shoot. Yeah, those were the days indeed, Leah.
0.
When you would just try and throw a grenade at a manhunt group and you would flag yourself.
Rogue status removed. Transmission range limited. Proximity coverage only.
Oh, Matthew, are you in here, man?
Rogue agent nearby.
GG's. If so, this guy's gonna flag.
Enemy patrol detected.
Oh, I couldn't get him quick enough.
Has gone rogue.
Yeah, we gotta focus Josiah.
Extraction called for. Serious trauma detected. Agent incapacitated. Agent deceased.
The heals are just too insane.
Transmissions jammed.
I didn't inspect him as he using the new set. Oh wait, I could try that.
Entering safe area.
I wanted to get gameplay with that.
In progress nearby.
Let's give it a shot.
Rogue agent detected.
All my cooldowns just
Commander Seeker Mine
reset, but that's fine. I'm giving you the drone.
has left your group.
Oh, that other guy was not having it. That's fair.
Hostile hive detected.
Well, this is gonna be less good now that there's only 3 of us, but we'll see how it goes.
I start
no.
healer down.
Detected. Rogue agent neutralized nearby.
Dang.
An agent needs assistance.
Well, there we go.
Agent neutralized nearby.
I can join in if you want. I can invite you, Espresso.
Gear detected.
We'll take anyone we can get.
Element patrol detected.
This is probably the last big thing we'll do on the stream. I'm sorry if anybody was not down to watch a bunch of PvP brawls, but can you explain what the new set does? Explain it like I'm a 3rd grader. Are you talking about the gear set, Akito? The PV or the healing one?
Hilo is returning to base. Another agent has joined the group.
So it's fairly straightforward. It just
Now detecting
essentially says that you get reduced duration and range on your heals, but the actual healing value is way higher.
They're flagging. Flagging.
rogue agent nearby. Hostile members
Espresso's
nearby.
healing now, so I can put damage back on. Combat. So yeah, your heals are way more potent, but you have less range and duration on them. So it's nice for PvP because skill repair gets cut in half when you go into the Dark Zone
Detected.
or into a PvP environment.
Agent down.
So it kind of helps counteract that.
Get shot through a tree.
Contaminated gear detected.
Healer's down, dead. Oh, I was trying to shoot through
Medical assistance.
tenacity.
Agent down. Safe area detected. Reception limited.
The teeny heal clouds.
Rogue agent detected.
Leah was trying to provide emotional support
An agent needs assistance.
when it was discovered that my heal clouds were very small.
Nearby agent has become rogue.
Always one shots.
Serious trauma detected.
Almost had him.
Agent out of action.
What's the best DPS now that Striker's nerfed, unless they didn't go through that nerf? The narrative that Striker was getting nerfed was not true. They applied balancing changes to all PvP environments. So if you go into any of the Dark Zones or Conflict, then Striker has been changed along with like pretty much every other set and talent in the game. But in PvE content, nothing has changed. Striker is just as good as it was.
Detected. An agent needs
I got y'all on
assistance.
Sledge, watch out. Healer's
Healer's
down.
dead.
Nearby rogue agent killed.
They don't have much armor now. Oh!
Vital signs critical.
Nice.
Agent down. Rogue agent neutralized nearby.
No, we got heal there.
Yeah, no problem, research. Unfortunately, information spreads fast, so as soon as someone picked up the idea that it was going to affect PVE, a bunch of people started resharing that. Got pulsed. Assume they're coming back here in a sec.
Rogue agent detected.
Yeah, they're right up here.
Hostile Mender Seeker mine detected.
Oh.
Agent down. Hostile hive detected. Detecting contaminated gear. An agent needs assistance.
No, I almost had the full.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent out of action.
Demarsh, take care, man. Thank you as always.
Agent vital signs 0.
And I hope
Limited. Proximity.
I hope whatever weather you're having improves, dude.
Entering safe area. Rogue agent nearby.
Yeah, pretty much, Kara. Oh, I hear someone with a nemesis down there.
There's one shot out there.
Dang, people are dropping.
It's that nemesis. Man.
Do you have the quick revive DZ perk on? If so, you should. It's very good. I was just realizing how quickly I was able to get y'all up there. Healer's dead. We got a full though. We got a full.
Oh.
Detected nearby.
One's resing.
There we go. Got him.
Eliminated.
There's just one left.
Serious trauma detected.
I should have stayed around and full healed. I thought he was gonna run.
Incapacitated.
Thank you for that.
Agent killed. Hostile hive detected. Rogue agent neutralized nearby. Now detecting contaminated.
How's the pass level? Alright, I gotta keep myself accountable. We kinda got sidetracked. Well, almost 75, so 5 levels, 6 levels. But we got a little bit distracted. But look at that, our viewership didn't completely drop off when we switched to PvP. I appreciate it. Usually that's the trend.
Love to see it. I'm gonna fight you guys when you're in turrets.
Don't do that. Just automatic death.
Our turn to go man out.
Could be. I'm down to get away from that spot a little bit. Fenrir, what's going on? Welcome in. Quick step is now the slow step in the DZ. Thank goodness. In my opinion. It was too much before. Aikido, you're right about one thing. Someone could very well say that.
A new agent is
They
joining your
could.
team.
They're here. They're here.
Are they? Yeah, we can go. I can't do it for some reason. Can you try?
Won't let me.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I'm on cooldown now.
Oh, there we go.
I'm on cooldown.
Initiate
Oh, rip.
protocol.
They're flagging anyway.
Hostile Mender Seeker mine detected. Nearby agent has gone rogue. Nearby agent has gone
Hermes, what's up, man? Coming in with the tier 1 resub. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. How you doing today?
hostile hive detected. Nearby agent has gone rogue.
Ooh.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent down.
They're pushing. Did they take off healer?
They have like infinite, like instant damage.
Wow.
I don't know.
Detected.
Well, they're running pretty much full. Yeah, he's got Vigilant, Spotter, Investor.
Nearby rogue
They just have
agent
very high damage builds.
contaminated gear detected.
I assume relying on the healer a good bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's how it be.
More reds.
Rogue protocol deactivated. Transition range limited.
Yeah, Matthew, I'm sorry. I think you got caught in the crossfire.
Safe area detected. Rogue agent detected. An agent needs assistance. Now detecting.
Oh, they're sniping from down there.
One of them's one shot.
They still have their healer.
Rogue agent neutralized nearby.
Yeah, you just shoot them, they die.
Agent killed.
Yes, traps we are.
Contaminated gear retrieved.
I've used it in PVE, but no, I've not dabbled with negotiators much in PvP.
One of them was running in negotiators. though.
Incoming dark zone drop. Dark zone drop available. Incoming cargo plane with dark zone drop.
We can go contest this DZ drop, see if they flag here.
Heavily armed hostiles guarding location nearby. DZ drop incoming.
Hermes, I tested it in the PTS. I don't think you get any extra healing because the shared damage values are not crits themselves. So I mean, I don't think it's like a bad gun to run with it, but you're not getting like any extra value than you might out of something else, you know?
Contaminated gear detected. Hostile airburst seeker mine detected. Dark zone drop has been delivered. Now detecting contaminated gear. Contaminated gear detected. DZ drop claimed. Detected. Location guarded by heavily armed hostiles.
I found that core strength and memento works very well in the toxic DZ. I could see that for sure. Yeah, Memento got tuned down in the PvP normalization, but I'm sure it's
Now detecting
probably pretty good in there.
They're flagging.
Where are they? Oh yeah, I see them.
nearby agent has become rogue. Rogue agent nearby. Hostile commander seeker mine detected. Agent down. Contaminated gear detected.
Dang, I had 2 down, but they rose one.
Detected. Rogue agent neutralized.
I didn't see the guy behind us.
Entered. Reception limited. Proximity coverage only. Rogue agent detected.
And here we are back at this spot. Tiving beam healer. That damage is crazy.
Healer's dead.
Vital
Nice.
signs critical.
They're down. I got shot in the back.
Entering safe area. Transmission range limited. Proximity coverage only.
If you don't want to use Striker, what's the second best DPS gear set? Tipping Scales is very good. Tipping Scales with an LMG. They're managing their debuffs very well. If he tags us with Sledge and Future Initiative gives them the damage bonus, then that's a lot of extra stuff coming our way, you know? Oh, healer's dead.
Neutralized nearby.
No, when I walked right in when he full kitted.
Serious trauma
I was sad.
detected.
He's running.
Stuck in load screen.
Safe area entered. Reception limited. Proximity coverage only.
Can it really, Wyvern? If you have any reproduction steps on that, or like a video of it happening, I can use that to make a report if you have a way of sending it to me.
Agent down.
Oh, he's
I didn't know you could
decoyed on the
still
corner.
bring it in from the outside. That's very unfortunate. Jonathan, yes. This is the balanced DZ.
Rogue agent detected.
Traps, I'm afraid so. 4 is the
Hostile
maximum
commander seeker mine
group size.
detected. An agent needs assistance.
Holy lag. Holy lag!
Fuck yourself!
They just took no damage.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent down.
Takes one of my skill tiers away.
Agent vital signs.
I'm trying to think of what that would
Safe area.
be. I think the only way you would lose a skill tier is if you have a prototype item.
Proximity coverage only.
Because prototypes don't work in PvP to begin with. Or the prototype stats don't.
Rogue agent nearby.
So yeah, Wyvern, I'm saying if you have video evidence of,
Detected.
or even just a demonstration clip of you doing that and taking them in, I can use that to submit a report. Oh, he was decoyed. He was closer than I thought.
Vital signs
Yeah, this healer's really.
We need to group up. We've not been together.
Safe area entered. Reception limited. Proximity coverage only. An agent needs assistance. Rogue
Sounds good,
agent
Wyvern.
detected.
If they're just doing it for the purposes of demonstration, then I can make that very clear when I submit the video that these people are not actively abusing the bug. But yeah, you can reach out to me either on Discord or Twitter. The lag is affecting my skills. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. There's some weird, like, desync stuff.
The guy was just sitting in cover on my screen. He wasn't actually there.
It might be close to time to call it wraps in here. Oh, they're at the extraction now? They're fighting someone else.
They were just running around. We killed their healer, so they just
Agent
ran and
nearby.
waited for him to respawn.
Hmm.
Hostile Mender Seeker mine detected.
They're going back up through that alley.
Going back, I'm trying to run.
I've got decoy. I'm gonna try and go behind him here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm probably dead. Somehow I'm not. Incredible. Now I am.
Medical assistance needed. Agent down.
Jesus Christ.
Entering safe area. Agent.
We might have to accept that they've got us beat.
Leaving safe room. Incoming dark zone drop. Dark zone drop available. An agent
They've
needs
got the
assistance.
deeps.
Rogue agent detected.
They just play it perfect every time.
Yeah, that one skeleton,
Run, funnel.
unfortunately, is still present. Fortunately, the game has been like very actively banning people for using that.
Called for.
But like Wyvern said, if the Tinkerer one, they can hide the buffs, then it's a lot harder to like diagnose and say that that's what they're doing.
Dark zone drop has expired.
As long as me and you are together. Just bait them into us. Or...
I wanted to put Nemesis on this build and see how much damage it does, but
Extraction helo. Almost within range.
Running.
sounds good, Wyvern. Are they running? Why? No, they're just right there around the corner. Careful. Oh, someone got down.
On site.
I can't shoot that decoy from here. Oh, if I had not been kidding, I could have beamed the healer on that foam. There's the full, 2 down.
Rogue agent eliminated. Contaminated gear detected. Rogue agent neutralized.
Nice.
Rogue agent
GG's.
eliminated. Now detecting contaminated gear.
There's a boss just walking around over here for reasons.
Hey, they're gonna drop us an exotic from that.
One could hope. Gator. Maybe it was an expired DZ drop.
Contaminated
No
gear
component.
detected.
Big sad. Well, I think we're probably getting towards the end of the stream here. They're in the alley. We could
There's
flag
one
one
out.
more time. I don't I don't know if we're gonna win. No, they're flagging.
There's people behind us. 2 behind us.
Yeah, Death and Me is in the stream. I think
Rogue
Zub's
agent
just
nearby.
hanging out.
Hostile
We can fight him one more
random
time and then we'll
detected.
probably sign off.
Oh, they're rogue.
Do they just have permanent
Agent down.
birdies on them? Because that's I think that's in a similar vein to the Tinkerer thing. Someone can inform me in chat. Is that an actual exploit?
Hive detected.
Got one.
Agent neutralized.
Resident teammate.
Is having permanent birdie something that you do intentionally, or does that just happen sometimes? Dang.
Serious trauma detected. Agent out of action.
For the 3x event, do you know if it's quicker to target each gear set or mods
Killed one.
and deconstruct them for filaments?
Detecting hive.
In theory, it should be completely equal.
Nearby agent has been
Angry.
rogue.
Uh,
Rogue agent detected. Safe area detected.
yeah, that's a little sus.
An agent needed
He just had
assistance.
permanent damage reduction there.
Exiting safe room. Rogue agent
I got it
nearby.
clipped. I'll give it a look later.
Rogue agent neutralized nearby. Now detecting contaminated gear.
Well, Archer, the only reason I was saying anything is because he had the perk from birdies above his head that was lasting indefinitely when it's supposed to just be a few second buff after you get revived. I'm not one to accuse of cheating without sufficient evidence, but that seemed a little bit suspect.
Agent down.
One's pushed up.
Leaving safe room.
Like now I just kind of want to see what I can...
Hostile men
They actually do.
Yeah, Odin's taking like no damage for that amount of armor.
detected gear.
He's pushing up.
An agent needs assistance. Serious trauma detected. Agent out
For a
of
2
action.
blue core build, there's
Agent
no way you
killed.
can tank that much damage.
Rogue agent
My
detected.
gun does nothing to them.
I'll get some clips of it. I'll send a report.
Agent down.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Odin-
he has no. He can't do damage.
he's taking no damage. Yeah, right there. He's got sledgehammer on him and everything, and he's barely taking any damage. Interesting.
Rogue agent neutralized nearby.
Well, I've got some interesting clips to ponder over later. Instead of ending on that, do we want to do a quick conflict game? Kaz and Espresso, y'all can let me know if you want
A new
to
agent is joining your team. Entering safe room.
partake. No, I believe you, Wyvern, 100%. It's unfortunate that people still do it, but there you go. Squirt coming in with the T1 sub for 6 months. Thank you so much, my friend. That's very, very generous of you. I thought about censoring your name in some way, but I'm like, you know what? Let's just proclaim it. Thank you very much. That's incredibly kind. I appreciate the support. I want to dabble in PvP and Div 2, but I want to know what your main build is here, Rogue. Imperial, I am going to make a dedicated build video on it.
A new agent is joining your team.
But this is a look at it right here. There will be a build up in the next probably day or two. All right, I think everybody's in. You ready for me to queue? Also coming in with a 10 gifted subs. My goodness. Squirt, I don't even think I've... Oh, there we go. I was like, I haven't seen you in the chat. Said, love the video, man. Thank you so much. That is extremely, extremely generous of you. If any of those 10 people... Can I see who it is if I go over here? We're just gifted a sub. Please drop a thank you. Help me show some appreciation. That's extremely kind of you, my friend. And all those people can now enjoy badges and emotes here in the chat. You can get Discord access if you want to join us over there. Again, Squirt, thank you for supporting the channel and what I do. All right, we're wrapping up with one conflict game. We'll see how it goes. He's got a final measure healer, Heartbreaker Ninja Bike, and Iron Lung Ninja Bike.
What's the threshold for pulse resist?
You have to full 100.
I don't think that guy is. The Iron Lung Ninja Bike guy had pulse resist. So. We had 3 y'all, which gives 40. A mod with 10 was 50.
Well, that's why I was asking, buddy, because I wasn't sure. So I will do some investigation on my end before making any reports. That's always my process.
Hostile defender drone detected.
They're right up on mid-bridge.
Hostile restore hive detected. Hostile Stinger Hive detected.
Healer down.
They have 2 healers.
They're all down. I got 2 coming up right here. All dead.
Agent down.
Is there a guy down right below us? Yes, there was.
Oh, he got healed or he's dead.
How many are on you?
2. A healer and a defense.
Agent down. Boost about to activate. Hostile defender drone detected. Boost now active.
Oh, that took too long. Dang it.
Immediate
I meant to
medical
kit far
assistance
before
needed.
then.
Agent incapacitated.
Just ran across the strange encounter of True Sons trying to get some scavengers out of hiding. That's interesting.
Killed.
Just out in the open world. Squirt said, hey, we just wanted to thank you for everything you've done. Keep with the videos. It's the only reason I still open YouTube. Squirt, that's very kind of you, man. All the thanks has to go to yourself and everybody who watches the videos and makes our community what it is. You're more than welcome. Thank you for going out of your way to give back and support the channel. It is more appreciated than I can say. Much love.
Hostile restore hive detected.
How many you got down there?
Healer and some. Oh, he has spec ammo.
Agent down.
Oh, wait, not in it.
I'm coming in behind him.
One's dead.
I got the full. Got him. Oh. That doesn't feel good. Mentalist, what's up? Sorry I missed your message before. Looking forward to getting back home and test out the new season. As a PvP player, it's exciting to see how the balance everything look. To see how balanced everything looks from creators such as yourself. Yeah, I think personally PvP is in a far better place now than it was before. There's obviously still issues with cheating and exploits and all that, and there are things that the devs themselves said still need to be rebalanced, like skills and status effects and all that. But 100%, I think the PvP feels much better in this patch than it did before. Oh, I messed up big time. One spawned in. It's probably gonna flip for those last two.
Hostile
Wild Strike, what's up? How's it going?
Halfway to the finish.
Both behind the car.
I just got fried. GG's.
It's a win. Solid work.
Well, there you go. I'm appreciative that people continue to tune in for all of our PvPing there for the last hour. Greatly appreciated, chat. But that is just going to about do it for the stream today. We did not get our season pass ranked up nearly as much as I initially intended, but we did do other plenty of fun things. Kaz GG's, big shout out to Kaz and Espresso for jumping in and helping us fight in the DZ and conflict there. I hope that Phase 2 focuses on making a lot of skills and builds viable. In PvP, skills are already very viable. In fact, they're one of the stronger build types that you can run. Why don't they just disable the foam from PvP? It just needs to better be balanced with skill tiers, I think. Like, if you use a tier 0 foam, maybe it gives you like a, I don't know, 20% movement debuff, but it shouldn't lock you in place. Like, that stuff should scale with skill tiers. Same with the decoy. I don't think the decoy should give you complete invisibility at tier 0. So I hope that's the kind of stuff that they tackle with the skill pass on that. But yeah, everybody, thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate all of the love and support. As I mentioned earlier on, if you're looking for more details or a guide on the new season and the PVE Dark Zone and the modifiers and all that video just went up this morning. You can check it out. Otherwise, I will have plenty more coming over the next few days for some more PvP stuff and everything else with the new season. So I will be back on Tuesday. Do keep in mind that throughout the weekend there is a 3x proficiency event going on if you want to get some of your expertise levels going. This is a good opportunity. Otherwise, yeah, that's about it. So, once again, much appreciated, folks, for all the time and attention. Drops are also on until Tuesday if you want to keep those going. And yeah, I will see you when I see you. Until then, Rogue Gold out.